Sometimes the hardest battles we fight are the ones inside our own hearts. Loving someone can feel effortless, but letting go, that takes strength we don't always know we have. Today, I want to talk about what it really means to move on, not just from another person, but from the version of yourself that held on for so long. It's not just losing a person, it's losing the future you imagined. Healing doesn't start with pretending you're fine. It starts with honoring what you feel, even the parts you wish you didn't. We don't just get attached to people, we get attached to what they made us feel. Comfort, familiarity, attention, hope. So when it ends, your heart isn't just missing them. It's missing the emotional safety and the dream you built around them. But here's a truth most people don't realize. Moving on isn't about erasing someone. It's about rediscovering yourself. One of the biggest mistakes we make after a breakup is trying to rush the process. We force ourselves to be okay. We hide our pain. We pretend we've already moved on. But healing doesn't happen on command. It happens in moments. All you have to do is feel it, accept it, and let it unfold naturally. And one thing you learn at this stage is this: you cannot control someone's effort. You cannot control their readiness. You cannot control how they choose to love you. You cannot. You cannot. You cannot. But you can control how you choose to love yourself, and that acceptance is freedom. If someone wanted to stay, they would have stayed. If they wanted to fight, they would have fought. Sometimes hanging on hurts more than letting go. And there comes a moment, subtle but powerful, when you stop checking up on them. Not because you don't care, but because you finally care about yourself more. This is the turning point, the beginning of a new chapter. Even if it feels like the ending of an old one, you must still accept it. You might wonder why you still think about them, or why something small brings back everything you tried to bury. But this doesn't mean you're going backwards. It means you're human. Grief doesn't disappear. It fades. Pain doesn't vanish. It softens. Every time you choose yourself over the past, you heal. Every time you stop reaching for someone who let go, you grow. Start with baby steps, but let the process start. Breakups leave space, and that space can feel terrifying. But it's also the space where you rebuild. This is the moment you think about yourself. Find hobbies. Think about getting a pet or caring for plants. Try to find something beautiful to do in that moment of absence. Learn to reconnect with yourself, with the hobbies you ignored, the goals you paused, the version of you that existed long before someone else entered your life. Filling the void with someone new can turn out to be the worst decision of your life. Instead, fill it with yourself. Forgiveness isn't about saying what happened was okay. It's about freeing yourself from the weight of resentment. Forgive them for not knowing how to love you. Forgive yourself for trying so hard to make it work. Forgive the version of you that settled for less because you just wanted to feel something real. When you forgive, you're not letting them off the hook. You're letting yourself out of the prison you kept your heart in. Moving on doesn't happen in a single moment. But the moment you choose yourself, you've already begun. And one day, you'll look back and realize that losing someone wasn't the end. It was the beginning of finding yourself.